Welcome back to another episode of this how-to series where we code a heist script for QBCore and ESX. Having functionality for two frameworks, it is quite a mission, but quite easy to get down. Right, while I'm opening VS Code, let us look at some things in this little Kanban board. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for everyone's interactions on my videos. I truly appreciate it. And I'm not just saying it to say it, I truly do mean it. I really appreciate it. Right. Looking at our episode objectives, we are working on a door lock for our script. Right. With either a zone interact or a door lock script. I've chosen to go with a door lock script. And we will be using Ox door lock. Right, I'll link Ox door lock in the Discord that you can find below, imagiNix Studios, where you can also find support on everything FiveM scripting related and probably much more. Okay, this I believe is my other series. So let's close that out and get into our den heist. Okie dokie. Now, personally, I've never used Ox door lock before, so let us get into it. I've got two files here, both a minigame and Ox door lock. What I want to do is extract both to this file location. I can delete that because I don't need that anymore. In our Ox door lock main, we see a bunch of scripts. What I'm going to do is press F2 to rename this file to just Ox door lock, and I'm going to do similar thing here, removing the dash or the hyphen main, and that should be that. What I do want to do real quick is the following. In my server CFG, I hope that was quick enough. I don't want to be blurring things out, man. That's so much effort. Let's go ahead and ensure ox underscore door lock, as well as ensure glow underscore mini games. Is that what it's called? Glow underscore mini games and ox door lock. Ox door lock minigames of glow. Let's save that, close that out, and let's hope I don't have to add a blur, because that is just a pain. Now, in our project robbery, you can use any door lock script, right? It isn't necessary to use Ox door lock. I know in my server I have two door lock scripts, right, because the one is dependent on another script, and the way that one works is you set up the door that you want to lock, and you can usually pick the item you need to lockpick it, and you can also set whether it's lockpickable or not. Like I've said, I've never used Ox door lock before, so this will be quite new. I'm done here, so I'm just going to go back one step and click on the documentation for it, so that we can read through how to use it. Right. And I believe we could have done this as well. Yeah, I've already had it open. Hello. Anyway, door settings. Door name, used to easily identify the door. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Right, download a release, install the dependencies, which is Ox target. These aren't required, but provide additional functionality. Hey, my lordy. If you've installed the started resource, you can use /doorlock to open the UI. I'll have to restart my server, obviously, because we have done this after I've already started it. Okay. You may not be authorized to use the command in the server console. Replace one with your server ID. That'll be useful. So let's grab that, and yeah, let's go to script plan for now. Let's just paste that there, save that out. and just pop back into our client main. And I'm gonna open this up real quick. While we look at that, let's go back to our episode objectives. Right, once we lockpick the door and the lockpick has been successful, we want to start the heist trigger. Okay, I think this is what we'll do, right? We'll have the key or whatever object to unlock the door and have a minigame, right? You can disable the alarm with a minigame. If you fail to disable the alarm, it'll immediately trigger a police alert, right? However, if you succeed, it doesn't trigger the police alert and you get to go inside for free, right? Obviously after you've unlocked it, but that is the way it'll work. Now, let's see. Right, so obviously we'll use UI to set up the doors. That is perfectly fine. I am a-okay with that. Other objectives, interactions on objects. Now let me look at that real quick. I remember we had threads for what? I believe we had attempt to take item. Here we go, trigger stage 1. Okay, after we've triggered the stage, then we create the thread with the particular targets. Right. We haven't finished that yet. So I think let's start with the door lock, get that sorted out. Once the door lock has been sorted out, we'll go ahead and do our ox target add target models and then have that be that. Okay. I'm just gonna no clip to our location. I keep getting my directions wrong, but it's fine. It's easy. It's easy. Gotta learn from your mistakes. Oh, my computer's taking a huge dump. Right, at our heist location, no chat please, just do that. Boom, pow. Right, door lock. Why is it not working? Slash door lock. No. Ensure ox underscore door lock. Aha. Unable to load UI. What do you mean? What? What? That makes no sense. Build Ox door lock or download the latest release. My man. Ox door lock. SQL. What does this do? Create table if not exists. Maybe it's a table issue. Look, I feel really unprepared and I hate it. Okay, let us see what's cracking here. Draw text UI. Create a persistent notification while in range of the door, prompting to lock and unlock the door. True. Right. Principal admin. Player is authorized false. Lockpick difficulty. Can pick unlocked doors. Lockpicks to be used to lock and unlock doors. Huh. Okay, lockpick items. Native audio. Let's leave it at lockpick for now. Alright, let's skip that. And I guess that is the password. Yeah. Query, let's just run a new one real quick. Paste F9, run it, and it should be fine. Okay, default, Ox door lock, MRP locker, no sir. Community MRPD, no sir. We don't need any of those. Right, config should be set up, no problem. Readme. That is used for lockpicking. Usage, door lock command to open the UI. Pick the lock of the closest door. General door name. Okay, nothing helps me here. My man. Well, I technically didn't download it just now. Wow, which is a pain, to be honest with you. But we manage it, Right. Let's head over to the sender, right click, show more, extract here. Yes to all. And we're gonna replace our config, but that's fine. I can delete that. Let's go over here, that's fine, delete it, and we are back. For text is true. And we just save that. Go back here and ensure. Okay. That's fine. And click plus door name. Den front door. Passcode 696969 420. Why not? Interaction distance. Let's make it 2.0. Or lock interval. How many seconds? Let's just make it 1 second. That's fine. Or 0.0. That's fine. Door rate. What is that? It is not double. We can lockpick it. It is locked, and we do lockpick. Character, no. Groups, no. Items, yes. Create a new row, no. Item options, remove on use, yes. And meta.type. I don't care about that. However, the item or whatever we're going to use, so maybe keep it on glass. Right, just because we set it to glass in our script. Enter a row to select value. Edit row. Lockpick difficulty. Let's make it medium. Skill check area size. No. Okay, let's just confirm that. Sound, it doesn't matter. Confirm door. And we left click on that. That should actually work. E to unlock door. It is unlocked. Lock door. Boom. Why can we do that? I have no clue. Probably because we are admin. Okay, that should be sorted. The door is technically set up. So if we unlock our old door, we lock it, and we're going to open the door lock once more. We add a new door. This one would be den office door. I like to put underscores actually. Den underscore office underscore door. Some scripts don't allow that. So we'll just do that. Interact distance 1.5. It is locked and it is lock pickable. Items. We don't require an item, but we can make some settings here. Custom. Nah, hard. Easy peasy. And have that be that. Groups, doesn't matter. Character, doesn't matter. General, that is fine. Confirm door. Interact, left mouse button. That should sort it out. It is currently locked. And boom, sorted out. That is fantastic. That was way easier than I anticipated. Even after the bit of struggling with our script, you know? Right. Now we go ensure in_dh. Sorted. Now it is not time. So we should get an error message. That is correct. Now, not that. But what I wanted to do is do admin so that I can go to server management, set time 21. Right. That should be that. If I go to this lad once more, E to talk to ped, something should happen. What happened? I have absolutely no clue. Nothing happened. E to talk to ped. I think I remember we had a little issue. Which I cannot tell you what it is. Any hoodles. Go to client main. We've not triggered anything yet, so this does not work yet. Right, I think let's get cracking on it and do our thing. Okay, once we trigger our stage, what do we want to do? Create a target model on our stage models. Now let's look at this real quick. Fuels cannot be injected into the reference of door lock config or heist countdown. To allow injection, add any to the definition. What? I have no clue what that means. I have no clue what that means. Aha. So I'm thinking that at some point, I know people always do config as such. However, at some point, I would like to change it so that all of my scripts run on something like in or in. What? In, my caps lock was on. In config. You know, that way I know it is a very unique variable between all of the scripts. And if I'm not mistaken, even though our client can only access these config values because in the manifest we set our shared folder to this config folder, which is this config folder over here, right? The variable named config is still shared by all of the other scripts that use that name. I'm just assuming, like, I don't know, can't tell you for certain, that is just my assumption. And the reason I assume that is because if we head over to our client main, or anything for that matter, if I go ahead and I type config dot, look at all the config options it gives me. And I know this is probably only a VS Code thing, where it gives you, well, where VS Code reads all of the configs. It just makes me think that if VS Code can do it, what's stopping FiveM from doing it, right? Nothing. So, what we want to do is attempt to take item, and that'll be our event. Why did I just copy that? We need the entire event name. Hello. Okay, it is a client event, and we'll just space that out. We don't care about job, citizen, or gang restrictions. We also don't care about an item restriction. Target icon, sure. Label, maybe cut wires or cut wire. And maybe go to font, awesome, icons, yeah. Running out of time here, but I'll speed run some of this. Ox target, target options, no functions, client, add model, add model, add model. I have an example somewhere in my field trailer script, which you can watch in the other series. Very fantastic. I am struggling a lot at the moment, so if you're a sadist, you'll find it quite enjoyable. Right, not that I get annoyed, but I do get annoyed. Anyway, let us go over here. I'm just gonna copy this out. Boom. Easy peasy. Client main. While the heist is triggered, if our interaction type is target, then we will use QB target or ox target. So what I think I should be doing is the following. If c dot target, what does our config say? Interaction name. So interaction dot name is QB dash target, then also c dot interaction dot name is ox underscore target. My gosh. Then end. I'm not the world's fastest typer, but this is what we will have. We'll only have one option. That is perfectly fine. Right, we have our models set and our options set for QB target, and this is for ox target. We will have object options. Object options, object options. Okay. Now what do I want to do? Not insert nozzle, but cut underscore wire. That'll be the name of this interaction. And it'll trigger an event called iron underscore dh client. Attempt to take item. Hehe. Right. And we'll do a can interact if data center dot heist triggered, then we can interact with it. So we can only interact with it if the heist is triggered. Super simple. This is just a safety feature. Can interact. We don't care about the entity or anything else. Why? Empty block. What do you mean? If no, what we want is the following. Put an end over here, just tab that out, and then we do that, and yeah, so can interact as a function. So if the heist is triggered, then return true, else return false. End. Okay, that should be fine. Font awesome. Icons. Cutter. Let's search. Free. Wire. No. Pliers maybe? Pliers. Did I spell it correctly? Hello? Plier? Stapler? No. Plier. Yeah, I'm spelling it correctly. Hello? Tongs? Not tongue, tool. You're such a tool. I mean, scissors could work, eh? Come on then, show me the money. Oh yeah, icon. I don't care about the target icon. We can delete it. Just keep FA-solid, FA-scissors, icon. Right, what we'll do is at a later stage, add that in a config. Our label would be to cut wire. Okay. And object options. So this is our else if the interaction is ox, and this is that. And where do we have a distance? Oh, and could we have a distance? Distance. Now let's just keep it at 2.5. We will change that and put it on config file later on. And that should theoretically be working. However, there's no way for us to test it unless we go to threads and create thread function. Why am I creating another thread? So that we can run tests with it. Right, in this case, we have this thread in here. So what we'll do is we'll just copy all of that and yeet it into our test thread. So let's make this our targeting system test thread. Save that out and ensure. Okay. Unlock. And I'm not sure. So maybe what we can do is take the can interact and just comment it out. Same with this can interact. So theoretically we should be able to interact regardless of anything. So by ensuring that again, no errors client side. Okay, so that may or may not be working. And I cannot tell you whether or not it is. So, how do we determine whether or not it's working? Only way is by using our whatchamacallits, our debugs. We actually haven't used any debugs yet, have we? Not very many, at the very least. Okay, so right, we have a while heist triggered, and the heist isn't triggered, so let's just copy that out before we go mad with our interactions, I mean our thingies. Cut wire. Yeah, boy, that works. That's fantastic. Honestly, I didn't expect that for various reasons. Right, cut wire, cut wire, cut wire. That is so good. That is so good. I'm so glad about that. Right, so now we know that the actual targeting is working, which means all we need for this to function 110% is to actually trigger our heist. How will we get that done? That we will determine in our next episode. So, interaction objects, complete. Right, let us shove that in our completed section. Now, all we need to do is requires item and interaction objects. Let's actually put it back here and do that. What I want to do is item requirement. And that is something we will handle next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Not a lot happened, but a lot happened. Right, I really appreciate you guys. I do hope you enjoy this video and this series for that matter. I also hope you find them extremely helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.